Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a GW E100, the Tier 10 German SPG. This one's located on the south spawn, or you might say the east spawn of Malinovka, and it's under the command of Captain Ashstorm. And yes, he's got a rather fetching skin. It says the Judge on the barrel. There's a pair of rather nice ladies, as well as the What Arty Noobs logo. Yes, it's a skin by Sir Rusty. Either that or by his talented daughter Jazz. Okay, well, he's moving back into the woods to find a firing position so he can't be seen. And an enemy tank has been spotted. A Sheridan's moving lakeside, and he's aiming at that guy straight away. And oh no, there's a 113 there as well, which is a Chinese heavy tank. Well, he fired a round in straight away at a 268, but he's still moving back into the woods. He's got a 21cm howitzer capable of 1100 alpha, penetrates 53mm of armour, and it's got a burst radius of 12 meters. He's not the only RT on his team. There's another one as well. That is a T92 HMC. It appears that Gorilla 15 just got stunned by one of the shots from T92, and he lost 22% of his hit points as well. So he was probably hiding behind a bush when the T92 shell landed. Well, Captain Ashton fired a round, but he actually pulled back, so we don't know if that did any damage. In fact, actually, I don't think it did, because it was a fair distance away from the enemy tanks when they were going into the woods. Well, he's got 30 rounds of ammo to play with, and he's used up 2 already, and he's actually keyed for the premium ammo, because the enemy will start grouping together when they get to the top of the hill. First target on top of the hill is a Progetto 65, and he's getting ready to shoot. Fires his round in. Beautiful shot. 509 hit points from a direct hit right into the side. The Progetto's about to die. He's got so little hit points left, even a ram would be fatal to him. Well, he was rammed, but it was actually a shot from the 907 that actually killed him. And now a Kramvan's tearing our Progetto to pieces with his mag. He's got 3 shells and of course a 120mm gun. And Captain Ashtorm's getting ready for a shot on the Kramvan. He fires, it goes long. Yeah, I could see that from here, that it was slightly out of alignment. He did stun the Kramvan, but it just wasn't perfectly lined up behind the tank. Sometimes it's better to actually follow the tank as it goes down, keeping the alignment with the vehicle. But he's loading premium ammo this time, and he's gone to overhead to make absolutely certain of it, so you can see exactly where the shell's going to fall. Trying to get both of them together. He goes for the Kramvan, rounds out, and it lands short, a long way short. That wasn't even in the reticule. I mean, Wargaming, come on, are you kidding us? There's no way that that shot was anywhere near the aim point. Well, he's now got 4 enemy tanks together. They've all been stunned. Looks like the T92 is aiming this direction as well. And he's loaded the premium ammo because he wants to get a bigger blast radius. With the premium round, you get slightly more splash radius. That's better. He got double bubble there. The splash radius on the premium rounds is 13.2, which means that he was able to take a sizable chunk out of the Kramvan and the Super Conk. Unfortunately, our E100 really didn't have the common sense to actually stay a little way back, and he got 2 tanks attacking him at the same time, the Super Conk and the Kramvan. But Captain Ashstorm is almost ready to shoot. Rounds out. This could kill the Kramvan. Well, it damaged and hit the Super Conk, but the Kramvan stayed alive for another shot. I think he was trying to get a triple bombardier there, because it looked like all 3 tanks were together, and he was aiming right between the 3 of them, hoping that the shell would take out all 3 at the same time. Well, he's lost sight of them now, because our only tanks that were up on top of the hill are actually retreating back down the hill as fast as they can go. We've lost all our defenders up there. In fact, now the only tank that we've got guarding against the enemy coming down the hill is an FV215B 183, the Death Star. And of course, the tank that was up on the hill with the other teammates was, I believe, if I'm looking at this correctly, it was an Object 907 who's come down the hill. And that's a direct shot on the Badger. 477, that was a good hit. He's still loading the premium ammo. These shells are expensive, so you have to be careful that you don't waste them on just one tank. Ideally, you want to hit multiple tanks at the same time and switch back to standard ammo when you've only got one tank to hit. Okay, he's almost ready to shoot. Rounds out the Badger again. Lands directly in front of him, but it's 325 hit points, all counts. The enemy's not trying to rush down the hill headlong. If they did, there's some tank destroyers directly behind us, which might actually damage the enemy. We're only 2 tanks down on the enemy at the moment. And an enemy 2684, the Bobject, has managed to make it down as far as our Death Star. But they just lost a 113. So, can we get a shot on this Bobject? Rounds out. Yes, we do. 337 hit points, and we get 12 hit points afterwards when he's wiped out by the 907. So Captain Ashstorm is now backing up a bit. I seriously wonder if that Superconch will actually come down this way. If he's smart, he'll turn around and go back and reinforce his team back at their cap and come down by a different route, or come over by a different route. The Crampon's turning around. Looks like he's retreating, and our round goes there. Oh! A blind splash kill on the Cramvon. The shell actually hit a wreck, but the splash was enough to take him out. Now, actually, that was a premium round, so it did help that he did have a premium round in the breach at that occasion, because I think that was far enough away, the shell impacting on the wreck, it was far enough away for the splash to hit the Cramvon, even though he was virtually at the edge of the splash radius. So I'll eat humble pie and say I was wrong. He was right to keep firing the premium ammo, because on this occasion he ended up getting another kill because of it. In fact, that's his first kill of the game. But the Superconch hasn't come down the hill, and I have the sneaking suspicion that he has turned round just like the Cramvon did, and is coming by a different route. And Captain Ashstorm's now aiming for the southwest corner of the map, expecting the Gorilla 15 to come via that route. They've also got is there a Progetto on the other side of the map? Not sure. I think it's a 705A on that side of the map as well. If the Gorilla 15 and the 705 come at the same time, possibly even with the Progetto 65, then they could actually be a difficult force to stop. Members of the team are actually trying to check how much damage the enemy still has. And he's saying it's just one spot for him. And just said spot them. And the Superconch is still up on the hill. But he's now one shot for Captain Ashstorm. He just needs to dial in. It's going to take another 3 to 4 seconds. But once he's dialed in, rounds out. And he gets him. And now they're in the lead. 9 versus 8 kills. So that's turned things around. Now the Badger was last seen up on the hill, but I'm not sure he's still up there. And our guys are now going up to check. If he is still up there, Captain Ashstorm can put a round into him. Okay, they're going up as a group. No, it does look like he's pulled away. He hasn't been seen for a while. They're going to the edge of the hill, the cliff. And the Progetto's been found. And Captain Ashstorm's dialing in on his spots. Getting ready. Rounds out. Lovely hit. 536 hit points. It was only a standard round, but it had the effect. And he's taking fire. He was tracked. And the guys up on top of the hill are firing down on him. And there he goes. So now we've got a clear advantage. 2 tanks up on the enemy. They didn't try to come by the southwest route, which is a bit surprising really, because apparently they did have enough force to do it, but now they are at a serious disadvantage. They've only got the Badger. And there's the Gorilla. He's round out on him. Will it kill him? It does! That's 3 kills now for Captain Ashstorm. Another splash kill, because it didn't hit him, but it splashed right alongside him for 298 hit points. The AMX-13-105 is getting a long way south, and I think he's hunting Arty now. He's looking for the enemy Arty, a GWE-100 like Captain Ashstorm, and the Object 261, who is a very experienced player, and that's the Soviet SPG. And there's the Badger, rounds out on the Badger. And he gets another splash kill. He takes out the Badger, so he's now got 4 kills. And the 705's been found. The GWE-100 goes down. The Object 261's killed. That means there's only the 705 left. And he's been badly wounded already. He's taken another huge hit. And that's it. The game's over. Wow, that was a very exciting end. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it's a second class tanker for Captain Ashstorm in the GWE-100. He managed to get a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 4 exactly, and a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. But he didn't get any other medal. But I'm sure you'd agree that this was a very, very exciting battle. And it looked like it was going to go all one way for a moment. But when they beat us up on top of the hill and we lost all the heavy tanks. But they turned it all the way around and they beat the enemy. And Captain Ashstorm had no small part in that, because 4 kills, 4 important kills in that game. Most of them were splash kills as well. It was actually hitting them with splash and taking them out the game that way. Win rate from that battle was 5,090 for Captain Ashstorm, which is Super Unicum standard. So let's have a look at team score and see how well he did. Oh my god, he actually got the highest damage in the game, but no high caliber. Again, Arty getting shortchanged by Wargaming when they should have probably got a high caliber award at the very least. 4,162 hit points for Captain Ashstorm, 4,049 for the T92 HMC. So you can see Arty were having a significant effect upon this battle. 8,000 hit points of damage done by the Arty alone on their team. And when it came to kills, we can see as well that Captain Ashstorm got the highest number of kills in the game. 4 kills for him, 3 kills for the Object 907, 2 kills for the Death Star, the TVP T5051, the AMX-13-105, who also picked up a Pascucci's, a Patrol Duty and a Scout, and also 2 kills for the Kramvan, the 261 on the enemy team, and their Bobject. And our T92 managed to get a Gauze medal and Confederate in that game, and makes me wonder, if he managed to get a Gauze medal, why didn't Captain Ashstorm also get a Gauze medal? 4,162. That was more than the T92, and I think the T92 and the GWE-100 are about the same weight, so on hit points. So I'm a bit surprised that he didn't get one. I'll just have to check that one up afterwards and find out why he didn't get a Gauze medal as well. When it came to base XP, it was actually the T92 who did best, with 1,098 base to him. 1,007 went to the AMX-13-105, 998 to the 907, and 890 went to Captain Ashstorm. So he didn't get the top in all 3 columns, but he got 2 out of 3, and 2 out of 3 ain't bad. Oh dear. Yes, I just... oh dear. Yeah, Klaus does it all the time. That's my excuse. Okay, 15 shots fired, 5 direct hits, no penetration, 17 splash. Damage of 4,162 hit points, of which 3,825 were at more than 300 meters. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 4, did 314 hit points of damage assistance in that game, and 239 hit points of stun assist off 12 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 367 credits, but after ammunition respawn, remember he did fire a lot of premium ammo, but it did have the right effect, and after consumables, he actually made a loss of 41,634 credits. He received 25 bonds for the battle, 9 for, well, or is that the other way around? No. 25 for the achievement and 9 for the battle, and 34 in total, and 1,335 XP times 2 for the first victory, took away 2,670 experience points altogether. So he says hardcore amateur interracial Arty action. I couldn't imagine what that actually means, but anyway, it certainly shows that the Arty were the ones who are actually doing most of the damage in this game, and Captain Ashstorm in particular had a dramatic effect upon that battle, and congratulations should go his way from his team, because they certainly pulled it out the bag for him. I know they recognised that the Death Star, the 215B, did have something to do with that battle, but it was actually Captain Ashstorm who was the one who was actually finishing off the enemy tanks up on top of the hill and elsewhere, and making this battle count. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel, please. And thanks for watching.